2015 Graduation Award Ceremony. First, I would like to thank the Student Bar Association Executive Board, Justin, Ivy, Iman, and Nina, for the opportunity to represent our organization in delivering this speech today. The SBA has played a huge role in shaping my law school experience, and I know you will continue to do an outstanding job representing the SBA this upcoming school year. I would also like to thank Dean Montecholo for all of her support this past year. The class of 2015 could not have made it through law school without you. A few weeks ago, I had the opportunity to go to a lecture delivered by Supreme Court Justice Sonia Sotomayor. Prior to the lecture, a few Hofstra students had the opportunity to meet with the justice in an intimate setting, during which the justice moved me to tears, and for those of you who know me, that doesn't happen that often. She said that Hofstra is a great school, but she said that what makes it a great school is that Hofstra Law has a lot of heart. I became overwhelmed with emotion and I thought, oh, she just gets me. For the last 3 years, I've had the honor of getting to know so many of you. And what makes me extremely proud to be a member of the Hofstra community is the people. We've been through a lot of ups and downs together as a class, and the encouragement I've seen amongst my peers has been inspiring. Prior to beginning our law school journey, many of us heard the nightmares of the competitive environment that comes with being in law school. We heard stories of people at other schools sharing outlines that purposely had wrong information, or people tearing pages out of books that students needed to complete their assignments. From day one at Hofstra, the environment has been the complete opposite. And while the school deserves some of the credit for this, we as a class deserve the recognition for the camaraderie we share, as a school is only as strong as its students. As many of you know, I have a strong passion for and commitment to all things Hofstra Law. But what you may not know is that this commitment stems from the experiences I have had with my classmates, professors, and faculty members. These experiences do not only come from my participation in student organizations and through my journal experience, but more importantly, from the day-to-day conversations with my classmates, as well as the support that I have been both fortunate to give and receive. For example, crying in Professor Sample's office, November of one year, about how I felt I had learned absolutely nothing in any of my classes all semester, which I'm sure is something all professors love to hear. Or pulling all-nighters in the library with classmates, studying easements and future interests, just to be asked about the color of the house, or a monkey robot wearing a wig. Or the tradition of the get-together at the city at the end of each semester. Each one of you and each one of these experiences has played a role in building the positive and friendly environment that Hofstra Law encompasses today. Friendships were formed from lending a helping hand, a shoulder to cry on in times of loss or stress, sparking random conversations in the library with students, and through study groups. Friendships were also formed from discussing what classes to take or to avoid, passing along professor Bibles and outlines, and through complaining about the lack of parking, climate control, or law school in general. Regardless of when, where, and how these friendships were formed, they will be long-lasting. And our friends from law school will be some of the most understanding friends we will ever have, because we all share a unique experience that only we can appreciate. In a few short hours, we will be graduating law school. In a few short days, we will embark on the next part of this journey, studying for the bar. During this trying time, I encourage you to continue to support each other, and our support for each other should continue well beyond the bar exam. While today might be the last day we are all in the same room, we are forever tied together as being graduates of Hofstra Law's 2015 graduating class. It is often said in our field that once you get into the real world, it ends up not being about what you know. See, it doesn't happen often. It ends up not being about what you know, but who you know. And don't get me wrong, I'm extremely proud of what I've learned being a student at Hofstra Law. I've learned more in the last 3 years than all years of my education prior combined. However, I'm more prideful leaving Hofstra with all of you collectively being my who I know. You all bring something unique to our class, and I'm proud to say that the class of 2015 has been the beat behind Hofstra Law's heart. I wish you all years of continued success and happiness, and look forward to organizing and seeing you all at our 10-year reunion. Congratulations.